Welcome to This Explainer. Today, we're breaking down a fascinating look at the modern illusion of motivation. I'm actually going to be speaking a bit more slowly and clearly today, just to really let some of these heavy truths land, because we're diving into something called the comfort trap, and exactly why waiting around for motivation is the very thing keeping you stuck.
So, picture two people at a starting line. You've got the dreamer, who's basically just standing there, waiting for that perfect mood or a sudden strike of inspiration, and then you have the doer. The doer just starts moving. Fast forward a year, and, well, only one of them has actually transformed their life. And this brilliantly illustrates a painful but necessary truth. Motivation was literally never designed to carry you through life. It just wasn't. It comes and goes, kind of like the weather. While motivation is completely temporary, discipline is permanent. Act 1, the Great Motivation Myth. We're going to look at how society is basically trapped in a psychological prison of waiting for inspiration. Think about it. We consume way more motivational content right now than literally any other generation in history. Epic speeches, powerful music, those crazy gym transformation videos, which we usually watch from our beds, right? We feel totally unstoppable for like 5 fleeting minutes, at least until the morning alarm actually rings. So I really have to ask you, why do millions of people stay completely stuck despite having a 24/7 endless supply of motivation right in their pockets? It's a huge question, isn't it?
Well, here's the answer. It's because motivation is an emotion, and emotions are, by their very nature, completely unstable. No successful athlete, no prolific writer, no top-tier entrepreneur relies on unstable feelings to do extraordinary things. They've simply learned to act, regardless of whatever mood they happen to be in.
Act 2, wired for comfort. Okay, let's dive into this because we really need to understand the evolutionary biology behind our brains. If you track human history for thousands of years, survival meant massive daily effort. But today, technology delivers instant convenience on a silver platter. And this massive shift from necessary hardship to instant comfort has created a really hidden danger for us. We are literally losing our tolerance for discomfort. You see, your brain naturally evolved to conserve energy. It is always looking for the easiest path, the path of least resistance. It's not actually trying to make you successful, it is simply trying to keep you safe and comfortable. And comfort, unfortunately, is the absolute enemy of growth. Never before has instant gratification been so ridiculously easy to get. Your brain learns this super fast. Why on earth would you struggle for a long-term achievement when just scrolling through your phone gives you an instant, super easy reward? Why go exercise when relaxing on the couch feels so much easier? Why put in the painful hours to build a new skill when binge-watching a show is right there? Your brain is incredibly good at rapidly rationalizing this instant gratification over any sort of temporary discomfort. Act 3, winners versus dreamers. This is where we see the two very distinct paths that people end up taking. Now, what's really interesting about this comparison is seeing the massive difference between the two approaches. Lots of people have goals, but very few actually have systems. Dreamers are out there constantly chasing the fleeting feeling of motivation. But disciplined people, they are busy creating concrete daily routines to ensure the work actually gets done. Dreamers wait for the right mood. Disciplined people act despite the mood. That is the secret right there. It seems like such a small distinction, doesn't it? But over the course of years, it creates absolutely massive differences in results. Success is never a sudden lightning strike. It's the slow accumulation of small actions repeated consistently. Act 4, the hidden cost. Now we're getting to the real climax of this whole concept. The slow, totally invisible danger of constantly choosing comfort. Thousands. Think about that number. Your potential in life is rarely destroyed by one massive, catastrophic mistake. That's a myth. It is actually destroyed by thousands of tiny, seemingly harmless, comfortable choices. It's choosing the couch over the gym, one small decision at a time. Because here's the thing, excessive comfort silently becomes a lifestyle trap. It destroys your potential, slowly, quietly, and almost invisibly. You usually don't even realize you are trapped until the walls of your own comfort zone have completely boxed you in. Act 5, discipline creates freedom. Let's move to this final piece and see how this builds because it totally flips the script on what most of us believe about discipline being restrictive. Most people think discipline is like a prison. But in reality, it's the exact opposite. It's the only thing that creates true freedom. Look at how this maps out. Financial discipline directly creates financial freedom. Health discipline creates physical freedom. Mental discipline creates emotional freedom. It's a direct exchange.
Without discipline, you are just entirely at the mercy of your passing moods, random distractions, and whatever circumstances pop up. Maintaining control is literally the only way to insulate yourself from every cheap, easy reward that gets shoved in front of you every single day.
So the crucial point is this. True freedom is not about just doing whatever you feel like doing in the moment. That's a trap. True freedom is maintaining control over yourself, especially when you do not feel like it.
Your brain is biologically wired for the easy road, and modern society has built a perfectly comfortable trap to keep you right there. So the choice is yours. Will you stay in it, or will you build the discipline that creates true freedom?